All right, we're here in Studio One in the coffee shop. Let's get moving. Let's create a song. Now, I found something very interesting yesterday. I did a webinar on chords. And by the way, just a quick plug actually before we start. If you guys want to find out when all future webinars are, just go to dawjunkie.com. Just get on the mailing list. You'll get tips and other things. But anyway, so I found something cool in the chord track in Studio One that we're going to mess around with today. So let's just set the tempo like a 1, 2, 3, 4, so 83 BPM, that's fine. And let's go into instruments, and let's go into presence, and let's pull in present, and then hit up a guitar in presence. Let's do Stratocaster. Maybe muted. Let's just hear how muted sounds. Yeah, that'll be cool. I'm gonna turn off reverb for now. Oops, I think I actually launched another program. It might start in a second, but anyway. So, and then let's do this, right? We're gonna go low. Let's do that. Let's do C, right? And then just do 3 notes that are just kind of close to each other. And let's just make what is this? 8th notes? I think that's an 8th note. Let's make it 16, like this. Yeah, this program tried to launch. Give me 1 second. Turn this guy off. Go away. Go away. Go away. All right. So we got. Nope, that's not what I wanted either. Let's do. Yeah, that's cool. Sounds terrible, right? Exactly. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the chord track on. We're going to stretch out C to the chord track. And then we're going to use power chord. I never used power chord. Now, power chord takes the 3rd out, it looks like. So, oh no, it just goes from C to G. Okay. That's what power chord does. So let's hear how, if we pull in now an effect, just going to pull in Ampire. I'm just winging this. It's not really fully prepared. Just to keep this amp on it, start it. Sounds terrible still, right? That's because the chord track is not taking effect on this clip. The way you know if the chord track is taking an effect on this clip is if it shows up in the bottom left-hand corner. The only way to activate that is, well, at least one of the ways, is to go into the inspector under follow chords, and let's just put parallel on. Now let's listen. Now that's what we want. So let's go into our files and let's just put in like hard rock and just see what comes up, if anything, under sound sets. Nothing. How about just rock? All right. We don't want rock funk. We want more something heavy. Not necessarily metal, but let's see what this. That was recorded at 1:80 p.m. So let's see what else we got. Well, that first one wasn't that bad, to be honest, but it was just a little too stretched. All right, let's just use this. It's a pretty good clip, actually. Lower it a little bit. So let's play that. Cool. So now we got this heavy guitar. Let's turn off the inspector, and let's just duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Let's duplicate, 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 and let's duplicate, 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 and let's see now what kind of chords. All right, so if this is C minor, Let's see what that is. That's cool. And then maybe go make this one E flat and this one A flat. Let's just hear how this sounds. Oh, I didn't make these power chords. Oh, yeah, they are. Okay, good. All right, it's okay. These first two sound cool. Oh, the Stratocaster doesn't go that low. Interesting. That's why that note's missing. Well, let's try this then. How about we change the chord track from parallel to narrow? Let's see what happens now. That's pretty cool. So it is a cool way using the power chords in the chord track to get some heavy guitar sounding good. Because if power chord was off and we just had major, it's too muddy. You turn power chord on when you got heavy distortion going on and you get that grime. Like here, this power chord is off, and listen to that. Not good. You turn it on. You hear that difference? You get that grit. I'm just going to loop it, I'll show you. That's nice and heavy. It's nice and heavy when it's on. Let's try this one. Power chords on. Here's power chords off. Muddy. So if you got some heavy distortion stuff going on, hit those power chords and it'll sound good. Maybe let's add a bass too. Let's see what's going on. So let's go to instruments and go to presence. And let's go to bass. And let's bring in vintage bass picked full. And let's do this. I don't even care what note I'm on. I'm just going to duplicate, right? And I'm going to do duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Turn on the chord track. Put the chord track on bass. And now let's listen. Let's hear it with everything else now. Let's actually loop everything. And let's do one more thing, why don't we? Let's go to presence. Let's bring in a Stratocaster guitar. What Telecaster? Full. Ooh, I should have tried Les Paul, but we'll do Telecaster. And let's bring in these chords, right? Just hold Alt and duplicate them down here. Let's now not use power chords because we're gonna bring these higher actually. So instead of starting here, we're gonna start. Let's select them all. Start way. Start up there. All right. Let's duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. And then let's select the chord track for this one, but we're gonna do follow narrow. And before we even listen, let's just get fancy, right? And let's go to the top of instruments here to note effects and chuck an arpeggiator in there. And then before we even go play that, just for fun, let's throw Ampire in there. And let's just hear how this sounds on its own now. I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty badass. It's pretty cool. Pretty neat, huh? It's just a fun way to do some heavy guitars without actually playing guitar and even knowing how to play guitar in Studio One using Chord Track and the arpeggiator. That was fun.